Hey, how is it going, you guys? Welcome to a offline bonanza, let's say. So, first things first, I'm Craig, this is Tom, this is handsome Ben over there. Before we were...
in Borderlands 2.
Yeah.
Little known fact. Anyway, moving on there.
So something which is immediately obvious to most of you playing the game at the moment is our servers have gone down. We don't know why this is at the moment. It has literally just happened. We have our top guys
our
working
top men
on it. We did have a bunch of stuff planned that we wanted to share with you guys today. We can't do all of that now because of the offline nature of our connection, but we'll kind of go through as best we can, and we'll answer whatever questions you guys have for us. If you want to ask us questions, you can use the hashtag AskCSR2. Any questions we answer will give you 10 gold keys, which you'll be able to spend when we eventually get everything back online again, which hopefully won't be too long.
Receive them once we're back online, of course, as well.
Yeah, so the whole online infrastructure gone down. The internet has broken, and we don't know why.
Yeah. Or specifically the part of the internet that deals with CSR2.
Yes.
Yeah.
Although, obviously, very sorry about it. Also, just to reassure you guys, neither myself, Craig, nor Ben have any idea how to fix it, so we are not detracting from any solutions by sitting in this room.
Great clarification. Yeah. I was just going to add that when we say we don't know, we mean literally the three of us don't know.
Yes.
We've got a team that are working on it right now. I'm sure they know more than we do, and they'll be getting to the bottom of it as soon as they can.
Yeah, that's right. In fact, Shu, one of our network engineers who presses the buttons in the background usually on the stream, he is looking into it for us right now. So we got people looking into it. Hopefully it'll get resolved soon. Apologies if this ruins your experience, but we'll try and keep you company in these dark times.
Dark times
indeed. Hashtag offline. So we thought, because we can't do the live races, we can't do very much because there's a lot of events which are based on having an online connection.
But we still want to give something away, right?
We do. We want to give away the T-shirt, the Liberty Walk CSR T-shirt. Now I need to find the thing to turn it on. There you go. That's what it looks like. I'm wearing one today.
Oh,
you can kind of see down in the corner. Yeah. Very good. So what we'll do is, if you use hashtag offline and put in what were we saying? What you're doing instead of live racing.
But you've got to keep it clean.
Keep it clean.
Okay.
Keep it clean. Keep it lean. Keep it not mean.
Yes. That's
not mean. So we have people on the chat today. We've got CSR Hoops is on Facebook, and CSR Terry is looking after YouTube. If you use the Ask CSR2 thing, and we read your question out, get in touch with one of those guys. Send them a DM. Send them a what's the Facebook version? Message. Private message. So we can make sure we get those keys to you when we get network functionality back. Prime Minister Theresa May. PM.
Private message.
Anyway,
guys.
That's good. It's going well. So for the offline hashtag as well, we'll have 2 winners from Facebook and we'll have 2 winners from YouTube. We're really low on T-shirts now, which I'll come on to in a little bit. So you can only have large or extra large. I don't know how many of those are left on each size either. So who knows? It's all up in the air.
Really, you're probably better off going with extra large and then cutting that into 2 T-shirts, aren't you?
I don't think that will work.
I mean, it depends how small you are.
I like your thinking.
I don't like his things.
No.
The choice. Get a
trying to
black
stay
T-shirt.
positive, Greg.
I know. Well, hey, talking of positive vibes.
Yeah.
Let's talk about T-shirts. So we had we showed you guys some designs for new T-shirts last week.
There was a vote.
There was a vote. We put them up on the what's it called?
Instagram.
And yeah, we said we'll make the one which gets the most votes, basically. So the one which is currently winning, which means we'll make it, is
drum roll.
This the Chase the Half a Mile Smile. Maybe you can go out and chase it down the road while the servers are down.
Chase it down the road. Go for a jog.
Well, why not? So I'll tidy this design up and I'll get it print ready, and we'll get these printed out. But there was a lot of love, both in the studio and online, for Miss Donna Banks making some calls, and we kind of want to make this one as well. So if we get this to 1,000 likes on Instagram, we'll make this one as well. So if you haven't already liked this one, we know we're going to make the other one first anyway, but go like this one as well, and we can then make this too, and then we get 2 t-shirts out of the deal. So that's the update on t-shirts. It's weird having to click buttons again.
Is it?
In the absence of
we've been spoiled.
Control.
We've been spoiled.
Yeah.
It's true.
We did have.
I never click buttons, but
Well, in the future maybe we can get you involved in it.
Yeah, I mean, button clicking, a lot of fun.
It is a lot of fun. So there are some other issues with the game at the moment, which we should clear up, which aren't server related. I've got them written down here. First up, there was a soft lock in live races.
Yes. So this was when you finished a race, and I think you needed more fuel or something, or.
Yeah, there was something which you got into a series of events, and it would end up soft locking something, and you couldn't access it, or it would kick you back out, or.
I think you just got stuck on that screen, didn't you?
Yeah,
it was
something
sure you got stuck on the screen in multiplayer. Anyway, we fixed this.
We have a fix for that. That will be fixed in a small update coming soon, so that will be in a 1.16.1 release, which
I believe has already begun rolling out, actually.
Oh, really?
Some Android players.
Oh, okay, cool. So hopefully the guys who were affected by that should be getting a fix coming in soon. We've had some car balancing stuff going on. I think Ben, you're aware of this, aren't you?
Yeah. So we've increased the performance of the Koenigsegg One, and we've also increased the performance of the Vorsteiner Audi R8 V10 VRS. But in doing that, obviously that created a small issue that we didn't find until after the fact. We've noticed that a couple of cars have changed in performance values, so we have fixed that since in a metadata push.
Yep.
So that should have already come down to your devices and resolved that issue. Really sorry about that, guys. Didn't realise until after the release has already gone out.
Yeah, but it's fixed now, so hopefully it hasn't done you in too badly. Right, next thing we got to talk about. So last season, when people were winning the milestone car, so was it Z1?
ZR1
or Z1?
Something.
Yeah. We got reports that people who won the milestone version of that were getting a pop-up which had purple stars rather than yellow stars. Now that is a bug which we've now identified. We weren't aware of it at the time. It will happen for the next couple of seasons because it's a client update. We need to push out another build to get it fixed, and it's missed the window for 1.16.1. But if we do another point release, it will be in the next point release. But we can't confirm that yet. So if you do get the milestone car, so that's if your crew reaches 20 million RP for the season, this new season, new exciting Jaguar car to talk about later on. The best way you can make sure you've got the right rarity value is by checking those stars on the top bar. They are the ones that you'll actually.
Yeah, so to clarify, I think the pop-up told you were getting a purple star car even when you were supposed to be getting a gold star car, and then you got a gold star car. So you got the right car, it was just the pop-up was misleading.
It was also on the Crew Championships info dialogue, if I remember right, the pop-up that comes up that says a new season started. The stars in there, so again,
just a bit of data getting mismatched in the wrong area, I think.
Silly data.
So there's a few other things as well. Just a reminder, really, the place where you can get the latest info on bugs, kind of like an FAQ, I guess, is via the in-game support thing. So that's on the left side hand panel thing. Go to Help Shift, have a look around. I don't think it'll work, Ben, because it's offline.
No, but I can show where it is.
Oh yeah, there it is. You press that button and it goes and does some stuff.
What happens when you press it?
Well, let's not show it.
It's just likely not to work. Oh, it does work.
There you go.
There you
so
go.
you see there's Hot Topics.
Yeah.
Yeah, Hot Topics. Go there, have a look. You'll be able to see all of this stuff. So that's the easiest first port of call in your nautical journey to drown the bugs. And there's one other thing we wanted to mention as well. We noticed a few more people are getting fusion part loss. So
so it's not a super widespread issue, but there does seem to be a consistent group of people who have been getting this problem. And we're actually working on fixing that as well, and people are looking at it right now. But for people who have had the problem, we also got some feedback that maybe weren't getting the best support experience as well. So hopefully that should have been addressed. If you have had this issue and have been in touch with CS and they haven't responded or whatever, get back in touch with them. You should be getting much better support.
Yeah, I think the guys said that if you got in touch more than a week or so ago, it's definitely worthwhile getting back in touch with them again. You should get a much better response this time around.
Sorry about that, guys.
But we've reinforced the messaging, so hopefully things will be going a bit smoother if you have issues. Right, we should do some questions. I think.
Some questions.
We've got some shout outs as well, haven't we?
We do have some shout outs. Let's do a shout out first to Joe Adam Hall, who is shouting out to Technetium. I think that's how you pronounce it. Technetium? Technetium.
Yeah.
Don't know. Mario Lausey, shout out from the shadows. And I'd like to think that he is shouting out from the shadows. He's turned the lights off in his house.
Yeah.
He's just shouting.
His hiding behind a cupboard.
He's hiding in the cupboard.
And
he's going to unleash himself upon the world.
Fantastic description there, Craig. Thank you.
Well, yeah, thank you very much. Just an update on the hashtag offline. Brian Boyd says, I'm racing for cash to upgrade my rides when I have the cash. That is a wise thing to do when you can't play online. Grind those regulation races. Very good. Right, let's do some questions. So, at TripleStack22 on Twitter, that's where you're allowed more than 140 characters now.
Oh, right.
And for any Windows Phone phones out there, it doesn't work on Windows Phone.
Oh.
There aren't many, don't worry.
Yeah,
it's just me.
All three of them. Yeah.
Do you know why?
Me and my cat.
Do you know why? Because you can't play CSR2 on Windows Phone.
Well, more's the pity. Anyway, TripleStack22 is saying, one thing I rarely hear you guys talk about is AR mode. Oh mate, I got a surprise for you. So we'll be showing you some AR videos in a moment. I've just begun to get into it and I think it's amazing. Cool, I'm glad you like it, man. Awesome. Will you be doing an AR photo contest in the future? Please.
Please.
Yeah, we will, basically.
Yeah, we'll pass the message on to Terry, our social manager. And she'll make that happen.
Yeah.
Getting a thumbs up from the corner of the room. So
yeah,
cool.
I really like seeing what people do with AR mode because it's super fun. You can put cars in places they shouldn't be in a respectful manner. Only.
Yeah, in a respectful manner.
Yeah. Right. Who else have we got? We've got Justin Wilson on YouTube. You want to go for that, Tom?
Yeah. So Justin Wilson asks, will you ever make new regulation or live race maps? So I guess you mean tracks. I'm going to guess he means tracks.
Okay, yeah. Okay. Well, so for the regulation races, it goes through a track which we've had kind of since day one. We change it about here and there. We make it look a bit nicer and prettier every now and then. There's a few different lighting conditions for it as well, which is good. But we have got some new tracks in the game right now. And we'll right now for the Ferrari event, which no one can play because it's offline.
Because it's offline.
We can show you a video though of a new track. So cool. Two questions. One about AR, which we've got some videos for. One about a track, which we have a video for. It's almost like we've planned this.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
what
Almost.
we didn't plan was a terrible server meltdown.
No, we did not plan that.
So before we show you guys some videos, I know that some people are having trouble with the 0 to 100 races in the Ferrari event at the moment,
yes.
when it is online.
Yes. I've seen
Specifically
posts about
the
this,
California T. Now,
What's happening there, Craig?
so people, so with 0 to 100 events, and we can't show you at the moment because we can't get there like everyone else. So with 0 to 100 events, you don't want to concentrate on your half mile or your quarter mile time. All you want to be interested in is your 0 to 100 speed or time, whatever, right? So the best place you can go and check that is in the upgrade screen, or the tuning screen, rather.
the tuning screen,
The
right?
tuning screen. So Ben's going to show you now.
Jump in there.
And the best thing you can do to get improved kind of off-the-line speed is by adjusting your final drive. So Ben's going to show you the dyno here.
So we see here, we're looking at our 0 to 100 at the top,
Yep.
right? And before is 1.849. And assuming your final drive isn't already set to a crazy figure.
So what's the deal with final drive, Ben? You know a lot about cars. What does it mean?
Well, gear ratios aren't my strong suit, but
Not your specialist subject, or mastermind.
No, not exactly.
Right.
No, but effectively, the higher your final drive ratio, the fewer spins your engine is having to do to turn the wheels.
Okay.
Which effectively means off the line, you're able to translate fewer engine spins to more wheel spins. I think I'm making it really complicated to explain.
Yeah.
So there's a few
It's
things
like
you
high
can...
and low gears on a bicycle,
Exactly.
right?
Exactly.
If you're in a
Yeah.
really high gear, you can get a very high top speed without spinning your legs very fast, but you have to push really hard.
And the problem is when you're launching a car off the line, the overcoming
moving.
your initial traction to get movement is
a lot of work. So you typically start in a really low gear, and I mean, if you tune the final drive, you just get more lower gears, and you can
So you
accelerate.
see here, as
there
an
we go.
example, I've increased my final drive ratio, and whilst everything else has got slower, my 0 to 100 speed is actually quite a bit faster.
Yeah, you got almost 100, almost as
It's a tenth of a second. Yeah.
So
The other thing actually worth noting is that the Evo, like typically when you tune your car, you tune it to get the biggest Evo score possible.
Oh, good shout. Yeah.
But the Evo score actually is only related to the speed over that car's distance. So for tier 4 and 5 it's half mile, and for tiers 1 to 3 it's quarter mile. So the Evo points, you only get a lot of Evo points if you have a really good, in this case, half mile speed. But if you want to beat a 0 to 100, you can actually have like really bad Evo points. It doesn't actually matter.
Yeah, so as you saw here, originally I had positive 1,000 or so Evo, now I've got 50, right? So if I come into here...
mate, you messed that one up.
You went a bit too hard, but
Too far.
So we've got 800 odd here, and if we have a look at our dyno time, 1797.
So we had it down to 174.
Yeah,
right?
but if I then drop it, if I go even further, this will plummet down to 400 or less. Here we go, all the way down to here.
Yep.
You know, it's still faster.
Oh, 172. That's good.
Yeah, so it's still
Okay.
faster on its 0 to 100 time. So,
Yeah.
like Tom said, effectively, don't follow your Evo value when you're doing a 0 to 100.
Yeah.
or
So
0 to
do
100
that.
spin.
Make sure your gears are crunched down so you get through them quickly, get the most traction you can.
Yeah.
Nitro as soon as possible
Yes.
as well. Now, it's your choice whether you make your nitro super powerful or whether you want a boost going throughout the duration of your ride.
That'll depend on how much grip you've got in the car you're using.
Exactly.
Right?
And then you do the tire pressure to make sure you've got the best grip. So if you use all of those things combined, you'll be able to blitz through these 0 to 100 challenges fairly straightforwardly. Now one of our designers, DJ, was trying this out earlier on, and I think he got through all of the California T races quite comfortably. So, and he didn't do any extra spins or anything like that. I think he had maybe 50 fusion parts fitted, but it was achievable. So if you're having issues, I think there will be some social posts with a rundown of the kind of top tips that we've just talked through. So make sure you check those things out. Yeah, right. We should remind people what that hashtag offline thing.
Yes,
means,
we
right?
should. Yeah. So, since if you're only just joining us, you'll have noticed that the game's offline. We're very sorry about this. People are working on it. As a result, we obviously can't do the live race challenge that we normally do. So if you just, so we're doing just a hashtag posting, post hashtag offline. Tell us what you're up to instead of CSR2 now that you can't play or at least can't live race, play and can't Ferrari play. Let us know what you're up to, and we will pick 2 winners from amongst those posts.
We still have to give a T-shirt away. We need to give a T-shirt
we must give out T-shirts.
It's a compulsion. We have to every Friday.
We were just talking about the 0 to 100 races on the Ferrari 70th anniversary challenge at the moment. We have actually got those races rebalanced. So even though we've told you the easiest way to achieve them. If you're still having trouble with them, don't worry. They are being rebalanced as well to make them easier. This event in particular was targeted towards people who are kind of more familiar with the game. So if you're a new player to the game and you're wanting to get involved, it might not have been tailored directly to your kind of level of play. So it'll be rebalanced, be a bit easier. So if you're having trouble, just keep at it. You'll get there eventually, hopefully.
Yeah, it really wasn't designed to be like a really tough event in terms of the amount of fusions you'd need either. I think it's supposed to be pretty achievable. So.
Yeah, I think we do have a lot of players that are blasting through with incredible fusion setups.
Yeah.
But not necessarily paying attention to their 0 to 100 speed, right?
Yeah. Hey, so we've got some questions. Marlene Chirista, sorry. Why in license plate is Santa Palma, but in story is Pishro? Tell you about Santa Palma in a few minutes.
Yeah, good question.
Stay tuned. And also, Lieutenant Iceman CSR2 from YouTube. Lieutenant Iceman. Can you please make the Santa Palma beach track for the live races? We will be bringing Santa Palma into kind of main population later on in the year, so it won't disappear. It'll come back in various forms, and it will be playable for everyone. But we should show you the a little kind of behind the scenes video of Santa Palma. So here we go. So this for you guys who haven't seen it. So for those of you who haven't played the Ferrari event, now how do I start the video?
I don't know.
Well, as you said, you don't usually press the buttons, do you?
Yeah.
Do you think it's that? Yeah.
Nailed it.
Nailed it.
So,
almost too easy.
Yeah. So earlier on today, I was the guy who did a lot of work on this track isn't in the office at the moment. Otherwise, he would have come on and had a chat with you guys about it. So this is Santa Palma, and I'm just going to kind of spin through and point some things out for you. You can see we've got a big old
you've recorded this for us, then?
Yeah, this is just directly in our game engine. So Santa Palma is kind of loosely based on a kind of Miami track, if you like. You can see the bay there. There's a nice big yacht there, big old bridge. Really nice
view. Look at that view.
It's nice. The sky as well is something that I constantly find amazing. So this is the other side of the track, which you don't usually see.
Dun, dun, dun.
The camera went a bit mad there. I don't know how I managed to do that.
Oh, there's a car park down there.
Yeah. So there's lots of interesting things in here which we haven't done a lot of, like having a big wide open area. We don't do that a lot. Look at this rainbow sidewalk crossing thing, whatever they're called.
Good. Yeah, that's
cool.
Parked cars, as you just mentioned. There's a bunch of those guys knocking
flying
around.
Straight through everything there.
I am. Look at this, through the tables and chairs. So
is this one table?
Check this out. Old classic cars. That's really cool. You got that
Sunset Inn.
Yeah.
Vespa's in there as well.
So there's loads of cool stuff in this track, right? Like
it's got a bit of those, like, what is it, Art Deco?
Art Deco style, yeah.
Nice.
So we'll get Lewis and the guys to kind of talk about this later on. Look at this. Look how detailed this underpass is as well. It's really cool. Look at the lighting that's come through there, and it's
is
nice
that
and
a golf
dark.
course?
I believe it is, yeah. And then there's waves breaking at the end. So that's kind of
it's cool.
Yeah, we'll talk more about this in the future. When Lewis comes back, we'll get him on. We'll get him to give you guys a breakdown on how he's created all of this stuff with the rest of the environment guys, because a lot of work goes into these tracks, which you kind of wouldn't know. You see it kind of wash over you in all of its
Blitz
visual
past, yeah.
beauty. But yeah, a lot of work goes into it.
Yeah, so if you've got a minute spare in your Ferrari races at the moment, then you should just take a first gear cruise down the strip, right? Check it out.
Yeah, when you can connect.
Yeah.
Right.
And then straight into AR.
What do we got?
Straight into AR. So
Is this
Straight into AR.
another one take job that you've done earlier for us?
this is another one take job.
Excellent.
So this is the new season prize car, which is the Jaguar CXR or X75.
CX75.
Yeah. So I believe this is a prototype car, right?
It absolutely is. Yeah.
Yeah. I've not got a lot of facts about this, but I did. I'm spinning around on my chair. I'm just kind of getting involved here.
Yeah.
But again, it's a cool car. It's got those nice. Are they gold? They're not gull wing doors, right? They're just
They're wing. They are wing doors.
Wing doors.
They're like the LaFerrari or McLaren.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, very cool looking car. There's a load of cool details in the back, which I think I'd go and have a look at in a moment.
Cool.
The engine is like rear mid mounted, or is that rear?
It's mid, almost certainly
Mid rear though, over the back axle, right?
But it's probably it might look like it's a bit further back, but I imagine it's just because of where the transmission is.
There, look at that carbon fiber
Carbon
detailing
fibre.
everywhere.
Look
Amazing.
at that. That's sweet.
Very cool. You can have a look at the. Look at this. What's this blue thing? Don't know. Don't know what that is.
That would be a little.
You just saw something blue and were like, ooh.
Then I saw something yellow. And went,
Yeah.
what's this?
Yeah. All right.
That would be a little cover for an ECU, a control unit.
Ah, okay. Yeah, it's got the stats. See, if you guys have got AR mode, if you've got a high-end device, you can
iOS device.
iOS
You're
device.
literally inside the engine here, Craig.
Yeah.
You're
So our vehicle director Michael told me that last week when we had the Z1 on the doing AR in the same way, he said you can take the camera and you can go under the carbon fiber hood that's on top of the engine and have a look, and it's all modelled underneath it. It's crazy. So I was looking around here seeing if I could find anything. Find a nice catch there. Look at that.
Oh, yeah.
Beautiful cat.
Detail.
Lovely.
That's what it's all about. Very high detail. Very cool car. So also we have the Prestige car at the
Ooh,
moment
all
as
right,
well.
yeah.
So this is
The
the Camaro Z1L1. I made it too big, and then I thought, no,
Z1L1.
I'm going in Z1L1. I think that's
Isn't
right.
there
Do you mean the ZR1 1LE?
one?
That's
LE,
it.
right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's it. Yeah, too many numbers. But look at this. This is life size, so I'm just kind of having a spin about.
Yeah.
Was this car
Been
was
in the back
already in the
seats.
game? Was it?
Yeah,
It was
this car was in the game,
It was
and
prize car. Am I wrong in saying that?
it almost
I
certainly
think
was.
yeah,
a
It was
championship.
it was a championship
prize.
prize.
If you remember rightly, Craig, there's a video of us sat in a green one at Geneva last year, almost a year ago now.
Yeah, Geneva 2018 coming
You were
up. We'll be
fixated
there.
on it. This is why I mentioned it, because the real car captivated your
It did.
attention.
It did. This engine's pretty cool as well.
Yeah.
I like the detail on the engine block there. Nice specular going on. Look at the man. It's all modelled in. It always impresses me the level of detail we get in these cars. It's always a joy to behold. Look at that.
Yeah.
Nice
Oh,
belt,
yeah,
right?
Nice,
That's
nice,
good.
a nice tense belt. That's good.
Yeah.
Keep the engine together. Keep it rolling nice and
Keep
fresh.
its trousers up.
Yeah. Yeah. So if you when the server connection comes back, you'll be able to go to Donna's Rare Imports. Hopefully, you can get one of these lovely Camaros, and hopefully get yourself the Jag as well. But we should probably go back to the normal screen, right? Look at that transition. Boom.
Transition.
Right. Let's do some more questions.
Some more questions.
Have we got any
And
shout outs that we want to transition
Oh, we got
to?
Tenny.
Yeah?
Plenty. I meant to say
Plenty
not
of
Tenny.
shout-outs.
Shout out Derek Gribben.
Derek Gribben.
Derek Gribben. Derek
Why is
knows
that?
who he
It's
is.
an amazing name.
Wow, he's
Shout
an
out as
amazing man.
well to
Yeah.
AU
Go on.
Unicorn Farts Shout Out Light 'em Up Family! Exclamation mark.
Light 'em up, family.
Yep.
Good name.
Shout outs, guys.
Light
'em up.
It's very good. I think we did those other shout outs, didn't we? Yeah.
Yep.
Right, let's do some more questions and let's,
Yeah, we should,
let's
yeah.
get into it. So Kenneth E. Johnson from Facebook is saying, are there any plans to do more events to reward long-time loyal players? So I think we put in some functionality a little while ago to make or to have events with different restriction types.
Yeah.
So like some of you guys, for example, will have a ton of elite cars, right? You go through elite crew battles, you face off against the Tempest members, you can make some of your cars elite. Not everyone gets around to that, and we'd like to offer you ways of using those cars. So there's things like that which we have in the pipeline. We just need to kind of finesse some more of the technology to kind of make it happen, Kenneth. But it's definitely in the pipe. We want to do more stuff.
Yeah, I think doing events that use more of your car collection is definitely in the pipeline. So I guess that does reward elder players for having larger garages, but we always obviously have to balance that a little bit against making sure there's enough content for newer players as well. So
yeah, and in the future when we get things like relay mode working, outside of the Fast and Furious events that we were running, we could do things like having elite cars only. So you'd have to have however many 5 elite cars, and again, not everyone can get that. Only the elder kind of group of players can do that kind of stuff. I was talking to maybe DJ or someone else earlier on this week about the old boss cars as well, and how we could reuse those. There's a lot of exciting chatter. Yeah.
I'd really like us with those old boss cars to just make them like we did for the Tempest boss cars. Just have them be kind of like regular cars for their tier.
Yeah, makes sense.
See, because at the moment, of course, you win a tier 1 boss car and it's your tier 2 car and so on.
Yeah, exactly.
Anyway, good question, Ken. Thank you for watching and sticking with us, even though the game is down. Dustin Evoy from Facebook: are there any future plans for making cars more customizable, like being able to pick rims, spoilers, body kits?
Great question.
That is a great question. We know
do get it quite a lot.
We do get it a lot. We get a lot of questions about permanent freshness cars, things like that. So CSR Hoops, who's on the Facebook chat at the moment, modding the comments, he is very, very keen on making adjustments to permanent freshness. We've had meetings about it this week. They were really good. We got plans. Might be a little while before it gets done, but
I think so's Michael actually.
Michael's all over.
Very strong advocate for getting us. I think especially rims and perma freshness off, and maybe some more paints and stuff like that. Initially, and then body kits is a bit more complicated, but that might come as well at some point.
Yeah. So back to the earlier point, someone mentioning the Santa Palma plate rather than it being a petrol plate. We've also started looking at how can we bring more of those kind of customizations to you? Can we customize the license plate, for example? We think we'll be able to. We just have to find a way to fit it in, right?
The reason it's Santa Palma and not Pit Row is because Pit Row is the name of Jerry's garage, whereas Santa Palma is a place.
It is a place. It's a place where dreams come kind of true-ish.
Maybe.
If you're lucky. If you go down the right street.
If you go down the right street,
yeah. It's a straight street.
First.
Yeah. In 100 miles, not 200. Leon the Sessions from Facebook: will you give team admins exclusive ability to activate wildcards? Oh, no, this is like an old school question, and Hoops is grinning like a maniac at the moment, because as soon as we introduced this feature, wildcards, into the game, it caused a lot of chatter. Now, there's no plans to currently make it so admins only can access those wildcards, and I don't know how I feel about it.
Yeah, we're sort of split about it, but I think the general idea is that if you're part of a good, well organised crew, then it's not really going to be an issue, right? It's going to be part of your team management to ensure that the wild card gets set off at the appropriate times. And actually, if you're in kind of a less well organised crew, then maybe the admin's not going to be around to launch the wildcards, and like 4 or 5 of you are online or something.
Yeah, we didn't want it to be restrictive. It's kind of.
I mean, we did also add the confirmation dialogue, didn't we?
We did.
Yeah, so if you press it by mistake. I mean,
it's a fine balance, isn't it?
It's good question though, Leon.
Because we do want to reward cooperation within the crew, people working together.
Yeah, positive vibes.
Well-oiled machine.
Yeah. Right, another question. Dope Boy from YouTube. Will you ever make custom lobbies where it will be easier to play with streamers that play the game with their viewers? Oh, that's an interesting one.
Oh yeah, that'd be cool, wouldn't it? Custom lobby, set it up, invite your... I think even just generally having like a sort of challenge your friends or crew members mode would be quite nice.
We've talked about a few times.
Yeah, that would be interesting to do. I don't know how we. So the thing we always get to with when we talk about this is it parity? Is that the right word? So no, concurrency. Concurrency in the lobby. There we go. There's some language. So. What I mean by concurrency is having the right amount of players to make that lobby worthwhile. And as soon as you start categorizing it too finely, those numbers kind of drop away, right? So you might be in your Mini Cooper and you might want to race only for that particular PP. So that means only Mini Coopers with only the same set of
cars. Right,
So it kind of gets, it could lead to a really frustrating experience. So
I guess the idea with it is that, you know, it wouldn't be your main race mode, but it'd just be something if you ever did want to challenge your friends that you could do, right? And maybe they wouldn't get any RP probably, maybe you'd be in less cash, that sort of stuff. Would mainly be like a just for fun mode, I guess.
Yeah, it'd be an interesting.
It'd be cool though,
custom lobby,
Because then you could even organise like sort of slightly like hacky mini tournaments and stuff like that between you and your friends, right?
I know that Seven Worlds does tournaments. I know some of the other YouTubers do tournaments, and they end up having to do a really awkward gifting process where they exchange stuff. But yeah, good question, man. Hey, we've got a question from Jesse Dorian Treats, who's saying, I'm sure a lot of us are wondering why some people have newer and updated personal challenges.
Alright, I can take this.
Yeah, we were going to cover it today as well.
We were going to cover it today. Sadly, we can't actually show you the feature at the moment because the game is offline. But we were going to talk about it. We were going to explain it all. Basically, long story short, we do have a new objective system. But we are rolling it out in a gradual manner. So currently only a small portion of the user base has it. We're just going to sort of essentially roll it out in a staggered fashion and sort of monitor how it does as it goes, basically, and check that it's working as it should, basically, before we give it to everyone.
Yeah, and
we've actually been testing it internally for quite a long time as well.
Yeah.
You've probably seen it
on the stream.
The game in some form for about the last 2 releases, but it's
certainly
just always had
a few times.
Yeah, it's just had kind of like bugs and lingering issues in it. And we really want the feature to be, you know, awesome for you guys when it finally goes out to everyone. So we're feeling pretty good about it. Hopefully it won't take too long to roll out.
Yep.
And you can all enjoy it.
Yeah, it's good. It resets every day, adapts to your kind of playing style. It's a very nice feature. We did have Big Yves, the French hero, the well-known French hero, to talk about it, but because we can't show it, he can't talk about it.
No.
But we'll get him back in when we do get back online and talk about it.
Chris, Matte Black RS, look at that.
It's good, isn't it? Look at that. Look at the
like
detailing on the spoiler, though. It's like a copper chromy finish. Aww. So Chris Gagne is saying, why is the text on the new license plate slightly to the left? Please set it back to the center. Chris, yeah, man.
I'm with you.
Yeah.
It's upsetting me.
Yeah, I think we got a plan to do this. In the meantime, you can use spaces either side. That'll fix it.
It's not quite the same though. It's not quite right.
No, I know. We'll get it fixed sooner or later, Chris. We just need to make sure that it doesn't muck things up.
I did fix this for a few of your cars.
You did, and you didn't put full text of the plate on there.
A little bit of Super Turbo Drift.
Just a bit of Super Turbo Drift.
Yeah, very good. Right, so we got one more question. We'll go through, and then we'll probably wrap up because we've been going for a bit.
Rambling and ranting.
Yeah. Gassy from the.
We're going to need to pick some offline stories, aren't we?
We can pick some of those out. So Dustin Evoy from Facebook is saying, you guys brought in the Mazda. Everyone has tons of parts. Any chance you guys can bring in a Mazda Speed 3? Would be pretty sweet.
Mazda Speed 3 is a pretty cool car, man. That's not a bad idea.
Is that like a coupe, or is it?
I don't know if it comes in a coupe. It's definitely, there is a it's there's multiple variants of the Speed 3 line, and there's a sporty version that's pretty sweet.
Oh, okay. Yeah, maybe. We try to add as many different types of cars as possible. Some of you guys will have noticed that the Jeep Trackhawk that we had the opportunity. Directly, Jeep were asking if we wanted to put it in the game.
Oh yeah.
That's in the game now. You can try and win that in Donna's Rare Imports.
Is it?
Very cool.
Nice.
Tier 4
Is that going to
SUV.
be prestige car?
I think it will be in the future.
It is in a season coming very soon, actually.
Yeah.
Season coming near you.
Yeah. Okay. Right. Okay. Oh, hang on. This is. Right, we've got some offline.
We've got a bunch of stories here.
Right, so you can hold that for a second,
okay.
and I've got to fill in a text file somewhere over here.
All right, okay.
So
should I read out some of these?
Yeah, read it. Go for the first one.
Okay, so from Facebook we've got Eric J. O'Loughlin saying #offline. I'm watching Mr. Robot since I can't play online anymore, so no phone stuff until this is fixed. Mr. Robot is a great show, Eric.
Mr. Robot is my absolute pinnacle of audio-visual entertainment. It is incredible. It is the best thing you watch. It's impeccably directed. The story is incredible. Rami Malek is
awesome.
Scene stealer. I mean, he's in most of the scenes, so it's pretty easy going.
I mean, he'd sort of have to.
Yeah.
Right. If he was terrible, it would really drag down the quality of the show. No, that's a great shout. So who
was that? That was
Eric O'Loughlin.
Eric J. O'Loughlin. So make sure you get in touch, Eric. You'll get one of these T-shirts if I bring it up on the screen. You'll get one of those, but make sure you send us like a DM or something so we can get your deets.
And eat plenty of biscuits because they come in large sizes.
Yeah, man, you're going to need to bulk up, get down the gym. Right, next one. Who is it?
We have the second from Facebook. We have Adam Marville.
Okay.
#offline, getting some fish and chips. Might as well eat while my hands are free.
Yes, fish and chips.
Spot on. Like it.
Man, that is. I'm kind of thinking maybe that's a good idea.
It's not a bad idea.
Are you hungry?
I am now.
Yeah. Well, you weren't.
Man, fish and chips. Yeah. Good shout,
Good
man.
shout.
Adam,
Good
you know
shout,
what's
Adam.
going on. Right.
So Craig, do you want to read one of these out?
All right. So Miguel Garcia.
From YouTube,
taken down Tempest with a particular set of skills. He's taken them out. He won't be told until he gets his daughter back, or whichever family member is currently kidnapped. That's what he's interested in. Miguel, take it easy, man. Don't go too far.
Yeah, you might need those guys later.
Oh yeah, don't kill them.
Yeah.
But
don't start a vendetta. It
could get dicey.
Yeah,
it could get. There they are.
They track you down.
In shadow at the moment. Nice one. You'll get a T-shirt. Make sure you get in touch on. Send us a DM on YouTube. Whatever you do on that channel. Also, we've got Sam Good. Actually seeing the outside world for once. Just kidding. I'm watching you. Very good.
Thanks, Sam.
So Sam's
great to have you with us.
Yeah, he's watching.
We appreciate
from
it.
the shadows.
Fresh hair is overrated anyway.
It is,
but fresh hair isn't.
Yeah.
No, always
keep your hair fresh.
Always. Nice. Insane.
Oh, Tom.
Also, hang on. We've got another one as well. Brian Boyd.
I think we mentioned it. Mentioned Brian earlier.
Oh yeah, we mentioned that earlier.
Okay.
Yeah. So all of you guys.
T-shirt as well.
Oh, we give Brian a T-shirt as well. Okay, cool. So make sure you guys get in touch, and we'll give you all T-shirts. Now, I'll check the winners on screen if I've done this correctly. Let's see. So is it gonna work?
Ooh, okay, nice.
So that's the gold key winners.
Almost too easy.
I mean, I've put it in the smallest possible typeface, so you can just strain your eyes, do that kind of stuff.
If you
should we read it out?
If you weren't watching full screen,
we can do, but I just want to point out that Peter Too Cool Chin,
still one of the best names,
is saying, "Can you please tell CSR Craig that I said hi and I like his trim?" Ah, dear me, awesome. that has made my day. Peter Too Cool Chin.
Amazing. We should recap the winners, right?
We should go ahead.
Let's read a few out. So, people who've won keys for asking questions. We have at TripleStack22 from Twitter. Justin Wilson ? From YouTube. Daniel Koo from Facebook. Marlene Carista from Facebook. Lieutenant Iceman CSR2 from YouTube.
I think it's Lieutenant.
Well, what
Could
else?
be any of them.
Shane Smith ? From YouTube. Kenneth E. Johnson from Facebook. Dustin Evoy from Facebook. Leon Sessions from Facebook.
Yes, boy!
Yeah, Facebook. Dope Boy ? From YouTube. Jesse Doiron Trites from Facebook. Chris Gagne from Facebook. Welcome back, Chris. And wait, Dustin Evoy has already been on the list,
Dustin
so I don't know why he's on there twice.
2 questions.
I think he did ask 2 questions, but I don't know if that translates to double keys.
I'm not sure about that.
We're going to have to consult the jury.
The Oracle.
Yeah.
There is a link that you can get updates on the servers at. I think Hoops is putting that in the chat, maybe. We'll see, but there is a link for you guys who are tuning in late with regards to the offline thing.
Yeah,
it's done a thumbs up. That's good.
Yeah, just a quick recap. Really sorry, guys. The game servers something's melted, and the game is down, and we are working very hard to fix it as we speak.
Well, we're going to go out and catch up with the guys and see how they're getting on with finding a fix.
Yeah, maybe offer some moral support or something.
Crisps. We'll make some tea,
Yeah.
I'm going to do some laps.
You're going to do some laps?
Yeah, just run around,
just run around the office building. Yeah.
Hey, before we go, we've got some YouTubers that we've realised have met some milestones.
Oh yeah, of course. We should shout those guys out.
So first off, we have. Should we go from lowest number upwards?
Yeah. Let's do that.
So JGamer27 on YouTube. We've got we do have a party popper as well. Amazing. So he has just reached 1K subs. I think he's a little over that now, right? Or a little over 1K subs.
JGamer27. Actually, he plays with us.
He does play regularly. Yeah. Oh man.
So
we do 3 at once. Is that cool?
Yeah.
All right. So for JGamer, 1, 2, 3.
JGamer, congrats, dude.
Oh jeez, I forgot mine. Ah.
Ow!
That is.
It's an echoey room, guys.
Okay,
it's an echoey room.
There we go. Anyway. Congrats, JGamer. If you haven't subscribed to him, go find him on YouTube. Good stuff. So next up, we have stream favourite. I think another person who's playing up against us each week.
Oh in the multiplayer. Hearts and Minds.
So now I think he pronounces his name Miller, but I always read it as Millie.
Yeah. It could be either. Who knows?
But I think he's at 5.4 or 4 point something K subs, so he's almost at 5K. So that's
let's get him
really
over.
Cool, right?
Get him over that line.
Go
guys.
find Miller CSR2 on YouTube and subscribe to him as well.
Check out his content. Anyway,
so pop thing for him.
Happy days.
I don't know if the webcam is capturing any of this, but let's go full screen for the last one, so you can get the full glory.
Yeah. All right.
Right. So the last one. Whoa.
Okay.
Whoa.
Away from faces.
Away from faces, Ben.
Okay.
Let's not go crazy.
Okay.
Ben has got a
I mean, I don't even know what he has. It looks like some sort of incendiary device.
Am I going to lose my hands?
This could go one of two ways. Either the webcam gets broken, and we don't stream anymore, or it's fine. Either way, we need to congratulate Orlando 7 World Gaming for reaching 100k subs on YouTube.
Huge.
That is insane.
Huge
Ben,
milestone.
let it rip.
Whoa!
Oh man!
Wow.
Someone's going to have to.
That was actually pretty cool.
It's all stuck to the monitor and everything.
Yeah, that felt like a party actually.
Woo. Man,
It's just
we should do that every week. I mean, that's.
I don't think I could have my ears ringing like that every week.
That only a too cool chin. I mean,
I've still got 2 hands though, so that's
what a way to end.
What a way to end.
Good way to start.
It would have been a very somber stream otherwise.
If you haven't already subscribed to 7 Worlds, go find him, the 7 Worlds Gaming, on YouTube. He's a good guy. He's very friendly. Always
loves
positive.
Pineapples. So send him pineapple chunks in the post if you can.
Yeah, get him. These things are amazing. What are they?
I don't know. They're just little
like
bits
little-
of shiny plastic.
little fairy tears.
Look at that. That's what they are. Like weird things. It's good. It's good. We're gonna
It's like
brush and.
It's like Bokka, but
yeah, it is. Yeah.
printed.
I guess we should mention we've got a YouTube channel, right? Like, you
yeah,
can subscribe to that.
And we're
if you
pretty
haven't.
close to 100k, right? So
Yeah, we're close to 100k as well.
So
if you haven't subscribed to
over
us,
100k.
go subscribe to us. We also have Facebook and Instagram and Twitter. You can find us at CSR Racing on most of those, or CSR Racing Game on Facebook. We'll probably be back next week. Hopefully we'll be online and we'll be able to share some of the stuff that we're going to share this week with you. Geneva Motor Show's coming up soon. We'll all be there. Different days.
Got some pretty cool stuff to share, haven't we? So that'd be cool.
Yeah. So keep an eye out for that. We'll try and do some live content around there. If you guys are going, let us know. We'll try and
say hi.
Say hi.
I think Terry's going to be running a T-shirt competition when we're there. Is that right, Terry? Mm-hmm. So details to be confirmed, but if you're planning on going, make sure you're there while we are, and there should be T-shirts up for grabs.
Yeah, we'll give you more details in the near future. Right, we should probably go, right? We'll go see what's happened to that server.
Yeah, I'll go make
Maybe give it a kick. Turn it off and on
put some
again.
oil on it. So stay tuned on all the social channels to get the latest news on what's happening with the server. We got people looking into it. Hopefully it won't be down for too long. You can get back into the Ferrari events and get onto live races. We'll hopefully be back next week. Enjoy your weekend, yous guys.
Yeah, have a good one.
Yeah.
Thanks for tuning in.
Yeah. See, I have to press finish.
You
that.
have to press the
Yeah,
buttons.
you do. Yeah. Well,
Tom and I can wave, and you can.
You wave. No, we still have the mic to mute.
It's okay.
Ben can do that.
Yeah.
If we need more of those done.
There we go.
do need. That's not muted.